Hello, happy Halloween! My name is Mike, and on this Halloween 2023, I am using a Ouija board to summon the ghost of my dead YouTube channel. It's been about 5 years, and the only way it could be done is with the power of wonder. So I am going to do something that was at least back in my day, typically frowned upon, doing a game blind right after release. That was always frowned upon back in, again, back in my day when I was doing these videos. They always kind of recommended a 3-month rule, and don't do something blind unless you're really sure that you're going to be able to fill in, and keep it real. Well, when your channel's been dead for 5 years, I can justify breaking that rule. So that's what I'm going to do here, and play, really, I think, kind of an ideal game to play blind. This game has kind of been built on the expect the unexpected concept. Or I think the official slogan is jump into the unexpected or dive into the unexpected. But this is a great way to kind of reboot the classic 2D Mario, Super Mario Brothers series, and put an end to the kind of soulless era they had going on with the new Super Mario Brothers games. I mean, those were great and all, but they just didn't have any personality. Well, all the complaints about that have been heard clearly with Super Mario Bros. Wonder. If anyone's seen the trailers, that has been like the whole goal. Clearly, when designing this game, is making a just something unique, something a little bit out there and different, and there's really no rules, and that's what I like, because a lot of the criticism also behind newer Nintendo games is, I guess this is also a lot of just my point of view too, but gimmicks, like, I just feel like a lot of them these days have just been like, oh, let's just pick one central mechanic and build it around that. Like your hat being able to possess enemies. I'm not saying that Odyssey was bad, but it was just like one central gimmick. I can go on and on, I guess, but the idea here is there really isn't a central gimmick or a central idea behind this game, other than it just can be whatever we want. And I like the idea of freedom there from the game developers, and just the idea of, well, wonder, if you wonder what's coming up as the player. And I can't help but wonder. I mean, even just going off the trailers, I really don't know what to expect here, but I just like the idea of every level presenting its own unique twist to it. That clearly is what they're going for here, and that's why this is an ideal game to play blind. If I'm gonna bring back my YouTube channel from the dead, I think this is the game to do it. Those who watched me before are probably not surprised to hear that I have a certain other game on the back burner, or not even the back burner, like, it's gonna happen. I mean, you can't not let it happen. I am gonna go into Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't want that to distract from this. So this is my way of getting back into it and just getting a feel for everything again, and I think getting warmed up through this game here, this playthrough, more of just a fun platformer type thing. I'm just gonna play through it, you know. I don't intend to do anything too special here. I mean, maybe if I really enjoy the game, I'll come back to it off and on when I start Tears of the Kingdom, and just make it kind of a little just a little occasional break. I think that's not a bad idea either. You know, I can finish the main game, and then I can go into Tears and start that. But assuming there's all sorts of extra collectibles in this, I wouldn't mind occasionally still coming back and finishing things even after I start Tears of the Kingdom, just as a way to take a break from that game, because it's going to require some breaks over there. I don't want to go too much into my actual YouTube shit while playing this. You know, I really want to keep the focus on this game, but just to be brief, I mean, I don't have much of an explanation of what happened. I just had life come up, and also I no longer had the technical means of doing these anymore. I know I was abruptly ending my playthrough of Breath of the Wild without explanation. I apologize about that. And oh god, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say here. Like, I'm glad to be back. That's all I can really say. I feel like this is really surreal, just what's going on here. 5 years, and it's finally time to get back to an old school hobby here. I've been fighting just fitting this back into my life. You know, because when I started this, I was just kind of in a part-time job, and that part-time job has become a full-time job, and it's tough to fit these sessions in, but I'm gonna do what I can and just enjoy myself. I said that my channel shit wasn't gonna distract from the game. So let's not do that, because I feel like I really did distract from that first level. You don't need to hear the story of what's going on. It's just typical life shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I was bound to come back eventually. Everything comes full circle after all. I think that's a very important part of life, is try to find your way back to the beginning. Also, I don't want that. I want to keep the clearly the premier power-up of this game, the elephant suit, or elephant... This isn't even an elephant suit. This is a straight-on elephant persona here. I don't know exactly what he's capable of. I know he can push things like pipes, maybe. And if you're around water, I know you can absorb that and kind of shoot that at enemies. That's really about it. And he says, "Wowie zowie!" when he picks up the power-up, and that's cool. I'm probably gonna say that every time. I don't want the fire flower, even though it's the classic power-up in this in this game full of new power-ups. Really, I mean, you have the elephant costume. You have, I think there's like a bubble power-up where you can spit out bubbles and do things with it. Oh my god, this is not a game to play when I'm also under the influence. Jeez. So, you know, I have a feeling they got highly influenced by Super Mario Brothers, or not Super Mario Bros. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, the very infamous Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear level. I don't know what the hell it was called. Get Fuzzy, Get Dizzy, or whatever. That whole thing that everyone was like calling like an acid trip for Yoshi and all that. That's how this game happened. It's like, let's just have an acid trip every level. That's what Super Mario Wonder is. It's a trip, and I am taking a trip back to the realm of YouTube. I'm so excited. I really am. I don't know how to keep track of my time here. I'm just gonna roll with it. Oh, I can see I'm at 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay. Well, I'm thinking that was 2 levels, 10 minutes. Let's go for 3 levels in an episode. That would be kind of ideal. I don't know what goes into 100%ing levels here. I know in the past they've had star coins, green stars. I see wonder seeds. I know you get one when you complete a level, and there's one when you get through like the whole like wonder flower acid trip thing. Maybe that's what those are, and clearly there's only 2 spots for it. So I don't know if there's anything else I'm supposed to be collecting. I see up in the top left corner, I see my wonder seed count, my regular coin count, my purple coin count. That's something I'm going to need to learn about, because I have no idea what that means. And then I'm assuming that's just my lives right there. Like, lives aren't really relevant anymore in games at all. But they still keep them, I guess, because you gotta have the classic 1-up every now and then. Oh, this is not what I want. Does that at least go as like a backup? Oh, I do have a elephant apple, I guess, as a backup. Okay, that burrow thing needs to die. When I backtrack over here, I saw some more coin blocks. Yeah, I don't know what the purple coins do. Maybe they're kind of like inspired by Super Mario Odyssey, which would have, you'd have your regular coins, but you'd also have your special purple coins that would only be attributed to the world you were in. And that's really all I remember about that, but maybe that's what they're going for here, and I will find out. But that's the exciting part about a blind playthrough, I guess. You just get to see me find out. F around and find out. That's gonna be the title of this episode, because I'm eventually gonna find out. I'm gonna F around a little too much on this, and I'm gonna find out. Let's see if I can catch up to this guy. I do have water. Maybe if I can spray it at him, I can hit him? No? Well, you're kind of cornered. Oop. I was gonna say he was cornered and I ran right into him. But at least I got the coin. He needs to die. Let's take him out. Get out of here. Okay. I don't want that to hit me. Let's just continue on. Maybe I can check out this pipe here. See whatever other secrets there are to uncover. I can see these 10 piece purple coins tend to kind of be treated like the star coins, or whatever you'd call it, from the other recent 3D Mario games. I mean, it really has been a staple, both in other 2D games. I said 3D earlier, I meant 2D. God. This is embarrassing. I'm always gonna be like this. I'm gonna misspeak all the time. You have to get used to it. Anyway. Shit. Just run into him. Just run into whoever you want. Well, at least I know I have that, elephant apple up there in case I really need it. I guess I just get the shit beaten out of me. I want that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it with what I'm equipped with, but maybe this Koopa shell can take it out. Certainly. Cool. Good enough for me. Can it collect the coins? Oh, it does! That's nice. Okay, it is. It very much is a star coin thing. The thing I was kind of saying earlier is, really, ever since the original New Super Mario Brothers, it's been a staple to have 3 collectible star coins in the 2D games, and even in the 3D games with the 3D Land and 3D World. I mean, those are really more structured like 2D games, so you also have the green stars in those, I think. I don't know, well, the green stars were in Super Mario World, 3D World, but I think in 3D Land it was just a comet coin or something like that, kind of comet medals in Galaxy. And then I know Bowser's Fury, they have the cat tokens. I don't know. I'm just thinking of like the collectibles per level. You know, like the 3-star coins are the X amount of cat tokens from Bowser's Fury. In this game, it seems to be there's at least 2. There's the 3 purple 10-piece coins, whatever you would call them. And there's the Wonder Seeds. I don't know if there's like a certain amount of regular purple coins in each level. But I did say I was going to just do about 3 at a time, so I'm going to stop right there and move right into another episode. That felt so seamless and so nice. Man, it's good to be back. Let's continue on next time on Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Thank you so much.